Hi, hello, welcome to IS Factors Daily Mains Challenge. This is day 10 with me, Arjun R. Shankar. So let's immediately go into today's topic and find out if you can write the answer to this question. So do subscribe to our channel and join our Telegram channel. So today, the Daily Mains Challenge, the timer is ready. 20 minutes for your research and the rest to write. Okay, here we go to the day 10. This day, we have to discuss about what is the Fujiwara effect. How many of you have heard about this? This can be also a very important potential prelims question too. So, multiple cyclone storms with rare Fujiwara interaction likely in Bay of Bengal. When you see such articles, there are more articles. Take a look at this. There are even more articles. What is Fujiwara effect? Understanding how Atlantic storms Humberto could threaten the US East Coast. And even more, here's what can happen when two hurricanes get too close to each other. What is Fujiwara effect? Rare weather phenomenon could occur in the Atlantic this week. So there are multiple things from September, October, November. There are various news items which clearly shows about what is all about Fujiwara effect. So you need to understand. So one thing is very clear. By this time, you must have understood that there is either two cyclonic storms coming together. That is this Fujiwara effect. That is one thing is very clear from the articles. When two hurricanes get too close. So even take a look at the picture. So that is it. Let's understand what is the concept. Take a look at this. You have the center of that 900 kilometer miles, and you have Hurricane 1 and Hurricane A and Hurricane B. So look at this. Both of them are near, they're coming close to each other. This is the Fujiwara effect, very basically speaking. So you need to, last time also they asked the question in the mains in 2024, they asked the question, what do you mean by twisters? So most likely it's good to know these things. So what is Fujiwara effect? When two nearby cyclones or any two powerful rotating storms, it can be a cyclone or two very powerful rotating storms, uh, the storms coming together. In each other's circulation, they started at a common point. So know what is this, how are they pivoting each other? You should know this. This is basically the concept of Fujiwara effect, and now you need to decode all these aspects. What exactly is happening inside? So you see that they start rotating around a common center, the track gets bent, they pull each other like magnets of rotating air. And what the different outcomes of this, when you see a Fujiwara effect, what do you think is the immediate outcome? What really happens is something that you need to be understanding. And the most important aspect is Fujiwara. When we're talking about Fujiwara effect, do you think India is concerned? In India, do we have this Fujiwara effect? Can we see Fujiwara effect in India? This is we have something that we have to be really uh, concerned about, and knowing that is very important. And also real-time examples. It can be more like Cyclone Seroja, Odette in Australia, Pacific typhoons, and even Taukte in Arabian Sea. There are so many examples that you can bring in India. What are the important examples that you can find in India is also important. And moving on to in order to have a Fujiwara effect, there what are the conditions that you think are very important? Because when you say these are some of the important conditions, if you have these conditions, Fujiwara effect will definitely happen. That is how you actually make an idea on that. And definitely, what is the impact of Fujiwara? How is the cyclone being affected? You talk about typhoon, hurricanes, and most importantly, let's understand from the basics. How do you think the cyclones are affected by this, by the Fujiwara effect? Know about this? And it is even said when you have this Fujiwara effect, the forecasting becomes extremely hard. So why do you think so? Why do you think forecasting is becoming a big challenge? Why? What triggers that? Find it out. And why does our region see few full Fujiwara events, especially from the Indian context? Do you think the Arabian Sea or the Bay of Bengal region? Why do you think that are we seeing? First of all, are we seeing few events, or why does that really happen? So we have very limited space for two strong cyclones to happen. Take a look at the land region and the ocean region. And the seasonal wind shear breaks one system early, and the monsoon trough disrupts the symmetry of the total thing coming in. The land proximity, because land proximity interferences are also important. So these are just, I gave you a few answers. So why do you think in India we are seeing it few? Is it few, or do we have this? And if so, what is the reason why we are having few events? Okay, so these are the most important things about Fujiwara. And now let's take day 10, 10 marks, 150 words, 2-page question. Let's break the question. Explain the Fujiwara effect. Okay. Discuss the atmospheric conditions necessary for its occurrence and evaluate its implication for cyclone forecasting in the Indian Ocean region. So this is the question. It has got three important parts. You'll definitely 2 pages. That means you'll write a small in 1-2 line introduction. Then you'll at the end you'll write a conclusion, and then the body of the answer. It has to be in three parts. One, definitely you need to understand. Write what is Fujiwara effect. Explain it, and then you should discuss what are the conditions for the occurrence, and after the conditions you will evaluate why cyclone forecasting, and what is the implication of cyclone forecasting. Is it difficult, or what is the implication in Indian Ocean region? You write the three important aspects, you get really good marks. Okay, I hope you will do it, and do subscribe to IAS Factors channel for more videos, and tomorrow we'll come up with the next topic. Thank you. Take care.